Hello Madden Bible Nation, I am Sgibs. I am your hostess with the mostest. This is not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show. Show number 33. We're going to finish off today's show and finish off the Minnesota Vikings full team breakdown. We did depth charts, we did schemes, we did defense, we did offense, we did best utilize the run game, best utilize the pass game. Today we bring it all together. We show you, the fans at home, how to use the most dangerous team in John Madden football. That's what we're here to do today. We get right back into it. Fire into the audibles. Let's get this party started, boys and girls. That's right, Patriots signed Neon Deion Branch. Kind of excited. We'll see what happens. For you that didn't know, show number Trey. Yeah, that's right, the Larry Bird edition, folks. Larry Bird edition. So let's get into it. Let's get into our audibles right away. We'll zoom the camera up here. Ready to go right off the bat today. I will show you our audibles. Again, it's the Minnesota Vikings. What we're going to talk about is I'm sorry, I lost for words there, guys. I actually forgot the name of the formation. No problem. Let's go right into it. It happens when you're on national internet. Flex Twins is the formation we want to specifically talk about, and then we're going to use the tray open formation. Now, I don't typically do this. I don't usually only use two formations, but I believe that both these formations have so much firepower in them that we can get away with running them all game long. So let's get into the audibles. Let's show you what we have set up. Out of our Twins flex formation, we have our counter weak as one audible. We have a halfback toss as the other. We have our shallow cross play, which gives us some great options all over the field with a deep post route, a deep in route, as well as a great flat route running by the halfback. Of course, a halfback slip screen, which we love, and then from the tray open formation, the wide receiver screen. It's also important to know that we are always going to come out in the same play. I consider actually one of the better plays in the game. It's the Vikes digs out of the tray open formation. Let's take a look at how we position our players on the field, and we'll go over why each one of these guys is in a specific spot. So we have Randy Candy Dandy Moss over on the left side of the field. We want to isolate him in a one-on-one situation, and we've done exactly that. So we have our tripped formation to the right, and we have isolated Moss on the left. So if they are in a man-to-man coverage, there probably won't be help over the top. In our slot here, we have Shanko. You potentially could put Bernard Berry in there, but when you do audible down, this guy where Shanko is, they're going to be going to the fullback position. So I think Shanko is actually just a better option there. He has great hands, great catch and traffic hands. As you can see, the route is asking for him to go over the middle of the field. So if they do go over the middle of the field, he's going to hold on to the ball over Bernard Berry. And if you want a little more speed on the field, put in that 97 speed or 96 speed. Get him on the field. A lot of options with this team. So right middle slot, wide receiver is Sidney Rice, Sid the Kid. We put him on a slant out because we like to user catch him, so that's why he's in his position. When you do audible down, he will go to the tight end slot. Finally, we have Percy Harvin, who's our swing man. He makes this whole offense tick because he's running the most important route, so we will take a look at that. So right off the bat, we have our Vikes play here. So again, what we like to do is we like to make Moss, put him on a fade, a slant out, so he bounces up the sideline for a deep route. And then I like to take Shanko in the middle, put him on a drag, so he's a quick read over the middle. I put Rice on a slant out because he's my user catch option. And then what I do is I leave Harvin on this design fade, and I motion him over. So again, my reads are going to be the following. I first look at Adrian Peterson out of the backfield, and then I look to Shanko over the middle of the field. And by that time, Harvin should be coming out of his route up the field. If he's open, look to hit him. Next, I look to Sidney Rice. If he's open on the sideline for a user catch, I'll hit him. And last but not least is Randy Candy down the sideline. These are a one-on-one situation. We'll hit him. So we'll go over each read and we'll show you what it looks like. So there's the motion. Peterson dropped the ball. We'll show you what that looks like, though. So as you can see, our routes are opening up. Peterson just dropped the ball. Next, we'll go to our next option, which was Shanko over the middle. So Shanko goes over the middle, opens up. What a bad throw by Brett Favre. We saw a couple of those last night, didn't we? That kind of looked reminiscent of last night. Brett Favre blowing the game. So we'll show you that one more time. Shanko over the middle. Hopefully Favre makes a good throw. Right to Shanko, right where we want it. We got some tough yak yards over the middle of the field. Next, our next option is Percy Harvin. Oop, wrong motion. Motion Percy Harvin. We look for him out of the backfield here. And he was open. Scamper upfield for some big time yards. Oh, doing work, son. Doing work. After that, our next option is Sidney Rice on the sideline. Look for the user catch. See if we can get that going. So Sid the Kid. We got the animation, but unfortunately Lito Shepherd made the play. But that was that option. And our last but not least read from this play is none other than to Randy Candy Moss going deep down the field like he's so famous for. So here it is. Oh, we read, we wait. And then we hit him. And again, Brett Favre just not making good throws. Gotta run that one more time. So here we are, Brett Favre. Make a good throw, Brett Favre. Make a good throw, Brett Favre. Moss going up, doesn't come down with it. But again, that's that Tampa 2 we talked about in yesterday's show. So our other plays from this formation happen to be the PA wide receiver in. What we do is we put Moss on a slant out, block Peterson. What we like to do with Bernard Berrien here is motion him over. Same motion, so it looks the same, but just different route combinations. Again, zone, just different things we can hit here. The wheel route, so Sidney Rice goes up and gets it. That's just a different way you can do it. It's also a man-to-man bump and run beater, so if they are in man-to-man, like so, and they are bumping and running, you can beat the man-to-man, like so. What you want to do is a quick motion to Harvin. And a snap. He will beat the bump. And then you can go over the middle of the field. The defender's actually switched off there, but to show you what that looked like is you'll see that he beats the bump. The bump doesn't get on him. The defender switched off. It was just a good play by the defense. They switched off there. Our audible from this formation is the wide receiver screen. So what we like to do here is we can either put Peterson over there and look to hit Peterson on the screen, or we can keep him in the block and just look to hit Percy Harvin. I think this is one of the better screens in the game. Just the way it sets up, it's a very nice screen. And again, this is just going to keep the chains moving. You're just going to keep them off balance because they're not going to be ready for the screen. There it is for that. So those are the plays we like to run out of this formation. We don't like the other formation audibles. Obviously, you have the halfback draw, which again, with our motion we're running every time. You can really make it look similar and run the draw. And obviously you have AP all day. Do work, kid. We get down to our running formation, so then we have the counter weak. You need to read and see where the defense is. So if I run right, I see that they have potentially 5 defenders on the right with the middle linebacker, the D tackle, defensive end, and then the 2 defensive backs to the right. I can run middle, but again, they have numbers favored that way. Really what I want to do here is I want to run the counter weak. So we'll run the counter weak. I should be able to pick up some yards as long as guys hold blocks. You'll see Harvin didn't hold the block. We'll drop back down there again. So here I am again. Get upfield. Follow your blockers. So again, you just read where the hole is, where the defenders are. You can run audible downs the off tackle. If you'd like, you can get in motion with Moss, but I like to make sure just run the play as is and just get upfield, pound the rock, do work. That's what it's about. Gotta love this formation. A lot of flexibility with it. A lot of great runs. A lot of good screens. So again, just get upfield and just take it to the house like that. That's how you pound that rock. Great offensive line, pound the rock. Then of course we have the halfback toss, which if they're in a situation like this, we're mimicking a 4-3. This is what a 4-3 would look like. So we have our defender all the way over here. It's a 4-3. And by the way, if you saw this, you know it's zone. But again, we would think, okay, we can maybe run the toss, get outside on this. And again, we picked up 4 or 5 yards, even though I fumbled. But that's what we're trying to do, dictate what we want there. Audible back down to the halfback. Slip screen. What I like to do here is I like to put Rice on a slant, smart route, leave Moss deep, Harvin over the middle, drop back, just look to hit Peterson out in the flat. Oh boy, I mean the screen itself is going to be open up the run tremendously for you because they're going to have to put so much effort, because if you hit that once, you go to that one time, they're going to have to worry about that so much that it's really going to force them to dictate to worry about the screen, and then you can pound the rock on them. Another play that I really love out of this formation is the wide shallow cross. Just got a great flat route by Peterson, and also we have the deep post, the deep clown route by Moss. So what I like to do is just drag Arvin, smart route Moss's route, drop back, look to see Peterson. That cut, that's what we want. That cut is just, we talked about before, it's so fierce. That's what makes this route tick. I mean, watch this route by Peterson. So he's running. It doesn't look like, I mean, if I could throw it to him there, the defender probably would close. But what happens here is he just makes a cut upfield, and that's when that route becomes really effective. And, I mean, when you are running the rock, you're passing the rock, this formation is tough. This formation is very, very tough to defend. We'll show you another option that makes it even harder to defend. It's our quick audible right. We have a fabulous steer route by Shanko. Another reason why we want Shanko here and not Bernard Berrien is because Shanko is going to give us a good catch and traffic rating here, so he'll hold on to the ball. So look, you can hit Shanko quickly out of the flat. So it's a very nice quick pass. Shanko is going to be out of the flat here. I'll show you again. So you can hit him quick, or you can wait on him. As I'll show you the quick pass. The one we just did was quick. I hit him quick right out of the flat, and then he breaks up field. So that's that route. What you can do after the top of that is you can let it develop a little bit more, let him break out, and then it cut up field a little bit more, and you'll get a little bit more field animation where you're more dictated that you have to run the ball straight ahead, where if I hit him early, you can really try and break it to the flat if it's available. So we show that one more time. We're going to go Shanko quick in the flat. That's what we were looking for. Try and make some plays with it. Guys, I really like this scheme. If you want to learn more about it, make sure you get in touch with us at MaddenBible.com. We'll go over things with you. But I really like this scheme. I think there's a lot of potential. That's underground. Not a lot of people use it. Not a lot of people even have given it a chance. But for another exciting edition, show number 33. This is not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about EA Sports, Madden 2011. You and I together, a whole lot of you, with only a little bit of teeny weeny, itsy bitsy part of me. We're changing the Madden community, aren't we?